Welcome back to the Garbage Mammal channel, where we post every single day. That's right. See this on the screen right now? Boom, 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 boom. Every day upload. Last uploaded 1 day ago. It's a fact, you can't deny it. Today's episode, we are counting down the top 12 months of the year. We are in no way affiliated to WatchMojo.com, but here at WatchMojo.com, we're counting down the top 12 best months. Number 1. 12. Because it's counting down. So it's worst and then best. So higher number bad, lower number good. Number 12. March. Who likes March? Dude, I swear, nobody likes March. Okay, it's not as good as any of the cold months. It tries to be a cold month, but it's not as good as any of the other ones. It's not hot. It's not cold. It can be cold, which means there can be ice on the ground, so you can slip all over the place and break your arms. But most of the time, it's just nothing. Some people call it spring. I call it unoriginal. I call it bullcrap. I hate it. March, you're on the list. Not only to mention, I like March Madness, but the alliteration serves no purpose for it. If you would have put it in November, I'd be completely fine with it. On to the next pick. Coming in at number 11, we have July. July is an interesting pick because I don't think it's a bad month, but I think that it's just so boring that I have to put it high on the list. You have the 4th of July, and then you have nothing, and it's kinda hot, but it's not really hot. It's not cold though, it's warm. You might be able to go out and play some basketball, maybe. Can't take a bike ride though. It's still kind of too cold for that. But you can't go swimming, it's cold for that too. But I mean, it's too hot to do a snowball fight or anything like that you would do in the winter months because there's no snow. It's too hot. So what do you do in July? You do nothing. You suffer. That's what you do in July. Coming in at our number 10 spot, we have June. Who likes June? Serious question. People say that April showers bring May flowers. Well, what does that leave June? June doesn't have showers or flowers. Does May's flowers carry over to June? Because no, they don't. All that happens in June is the bugs come out from their hibernation and they sting you, and then people with bee allergies die. June is a garbage month for garbage people, and if you were born in June, I feel sorry for you. Coming in at our number 9 pick, we have February. February is an okay month. It's pretty cold. You'll still see some snow on the ground. However, the snow is receding from the January, December, and November months. One main issue with February that I have is that it's month's holiday of Valentine's Day. Nobody likes it. People that are in a relationship don't like Valentine's Day because it puts pressure on them. People who don't have a relationship don't like Valentine's Day because it makes them feel bad. People who don't want a relationship don't care about Valentine's Day, and the people who want a relationship feel bad because they don't have one. So who is benefiting from freaking Valentine's Day? Nobody. Nobody is getting a good part of this deal. All the sides of the stick are short, and that's why it is at number 9 spot. Coming in at the number 8 spot, we have November. Now, I'm not saying November is a bad month. However, the competition for months is so severe that November is this high on the list. All the months after this, good months, amazing months. That just tells you how many good months we have. Because November is number 8, and it's a great month. We got football, we got turkey, we got Thanksgiving, family members coming together, rearing up for the Christmas. You got a bunch of parties and winter and holidays and festivals and all that good stuff. But there's one issue. It's cold. It's too cold for these get-togethers, for these, let's chuck the football out, let's go to a carnival. It's too cold for that. Why do we do that in November? Why is that the month that we do it in? We could do it any other month. But why is it in November? That's not November's fault. That is the people who made them. That's their fault. Not November. And I'm not going to hold it on November. I'm holding it on you. How could you let this happen for so long? No more. Coming in at our number 7 spot, we have December. December is a month that on its own would seem unappealing. You got really cold weather, you got ice that you can slip and fall on, you got snow that gets in your shoes and it's really cold. You generally have a bad time, but you have to look deeper than that. You have to look at Christmas, you have to look at Hanukkah, you have to look at New Year's, you have to look at the winter break the students get, you have to look at the holiday pay that the people who work jobs get. When you put all of that together, and the aesthetic, the pine tree smell, the hot cocoa, the warm fireplace, the get-together of family and friends, it just makes December such a nice month that I don't think any of us could go without. Coming in at our number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, number 6. Coming in at our number 6 spot is August. Complete polar opposite of December. It's hot. The sun beating down on you. You and your cousins or your friends out there playing some football, or you're swimming, or you're doing something. Or maybe you're just stuck inside like an antisocial loser who just makes YouTube videos and plays video games over his summer break. I wouldn't want to be that guy. But it's a good month because it's hot and it's the perfect time for water sports. You know, you got the slip and slides coming out. You got the swimming. You know, you got water guns. You got poolside stuff. Yeah, throwing stuff into the deep end of the pool and you have to dive in and get it. It can be like a coin or it can be like a baton. That's amazing. I'm deep dive champion. You got all that good stuff. You got ice cream trucks all over the place, all the time. You just go out there for $1, buy a Sonic ice pop. Dude, that's insane. Where else are you gonna get that? You're gonna get it in August, that's where. Coming in at our number 5 spot, we are down to the top 5 months. Honorary mentions, there are none, because there are only 12 months, stupid. Coming in at number 5, we have January. January may seem worse than December, because it does not have any of the coming together that you would have in December. And for the most part, you might be right. However, this is more of a personal preference for me than a overwhelming statement, so I apologize if you are offended by that. But January always seems to have the best of luck for me. I don't know why, but in January, everything just seems to go right. When in school, in January, I start to hit my stride, and I'm getting good grades on every assignment. You know, in January, I start to feel more confident. In January, I'm thinking, yeah, man, I can do this. I got it. Nothing can bring me down. It just is a feeling of empowerment, and I appreciate that. So January, you're number 5 on my list, and that's what matters. Coming in at number 4, we have April. April is a very good month for a few reasons. We got April Fools. We got the rain, a good rain though. The rain that's showering down on you and washing away the toxins of the cold months past. You can finally feel the outside world through only 1 or 2 layers rather than 7 million. It's a good month of beginnings. And also, almost the end of school, which everyone likes. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have January again. Hold on. Okay, coming in at our 3 spot is May. May is everything I said about April, but a little hotter. Because May still has rain. People say that, April showers bring May flowers. It's still raining in May. Come on. And even if it doesn't rain, you have the flowers, as mentioned. You have the nicer weather. You have a lot of good things coming your way if you appreciate May for what it is. And I do. So that's why it's number 3 on my list. Coming in at number 2, the second best month, is, of course, September. September is an amazing month for many reasons. A lot of birthdays in my family in September. That's one reason. Another reason is that September is that crisp, that cool air that's not quite cold, but it's definitely not hot. You feeling me? You got that air that you walk outside and your nose starts to run a little bit, but not too much. You can still breathe out of both nostrils, but it's running a little bit. Your lips are getting a little chapped. You can feel a nip in the air, but it's nothing too extreme. And it's good. That's why September is number 2 on my list. Now, of course, coming in at the number 1 spot, we have October. There is not a single thing negative that I could say about October. There truly isn't. Just like September, it has that cold nip in the air. It has that the leaves turning to green, not turning green, turning to brown and golden like November. Not as much, but it's turning. It's getting there. You have Halloween, the month that many people say is their favorite holiday. Yet that Halloween is in October. You also have 3 actually more amazing holidays to look forward to in the forms of Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. So everything I said about November and December, you can apply them to October. And you can also apply December to November as well. Because at the end of December, you have nothing to look forward to. Valentine's Day sucks, so you have nothing to look forward to in the few months that are in the future. November, you have Christmas and New Year's, and then nothing else. Which is pretty good, but not nearly as good as October, where you have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, all within the span of 60 days. That's insane. What other month can you get something like that?
Well, we have President's Day, and we have Easter, and we have Gay Pride Month.
Get out of my face. You ain't got nothing on the Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's lineup that October has. And anyone who wants to argue with me can leave, because this list turned from a opinion to a fact. I don't care anymore. This is a fact. It's factual. If you try to argue it, you better bring some pretty good evidence, because right now, set in stone, October is the number 1 best month. Survey says, we surveyed 100 Americans. They were all me, and I said October, best month. No question, no debate. Video's over. That's it. Thank you for watching. October, number 1, for a reason.